Well, hi! It's been a minute, guys, since I've done one of these. I don't know if you already know, but a lot has happened this year. For better or worse, I'm still here. I spent 24 years, as most of you know, around my family, trying to make something that I never thought would be broken up, would eventually work out, and I would be able to provide for my family. The one I grew up, the one I always looked after, the one I always sought to help. Well, this year showed me that darkness, bad shit, can live in anybody's heart. And I walked away from my entire family. And when I did, both of my fathers were proud of me for doing so. Both of them. I lost my mom. I lost both siblings. And honestly, unless I go back there, they're never going to accept me again. And I'm fine with that. I'm fine knowing that I made a family of my own that I can bring anywhere, and that family is more accepting and more helping me grow than anything that I've ever had that's been blood. This year has been both the most amazing time, the most traumatic time, and the most memorable time that I've ever had in my life. I met love this year. I mourned somebody's death this year. So much has happened that I've actually created a long list of things that I have done. And I'm looking forward to continuing going into next year. My favorite one, of course, being that I still want to be able to help all of you, and I want to still continue the channel the way it is. Unfortunately, we've hit a stump, and so that's why I'm doing this video for y'all now. As it is lying, the PC that we are using is currently having issues, and I don't know what's going on with it, but it may be a prolonged amount of time before I stream again. Schedules are going to stay the same, but I don't know how long it's going to be. And I don't know how much it's going to cost. I don't know what's going to happen. But I'm in one of the happiest and best times I can be right now, too. So, let me go into brief detail of things that I've gone through this year that I'm honestly grateful for. 1 second. I wrote it all down on the phone. On the telephone. That's in my jelly hand. Hold on. Okay. So, last year, towards November, I was held at gunpoint. Was just randomly held at gunpoint by somebody who took over my mother's home and decided to just take over her life. On drugs. If you know anything about my family's been on drugs most of their life, and I've never been around or wanted to be a part of that. So, I moved to the desert with my sister, hoping that my sister hasn't changed, our family would stay the same eventually, and that nothing was going to bad happen. Well, I get down there, and all they're trying to do is pull funds from me, just like my mother was. And everybody that has ever been around me has tried to use me for the fact that they can get that out of me, instead of just working together on things. Shortly after I got there, I spent a lot of time raising my niece and going to work, as well as spending time with the family that, up until a certain point, it was pretty decent. Had a nice job, had a really good benefits from one of the jobs that I was working. I even got full-time hours at my current job. It was really nice. But then they started drinking. They started smoking. They started doing things that they weren't supposed to do. I got in a physical confrontation with somebody who was drunk. Not once, but twice. And one of the times, they were going to involve a gun in the scenario. Not a good scenario. In this amount of time, I was also going through, from last year into this year, going through somebody who I thought was dead, And I spent 7 months crying over this person that I thought was dead. And after I moved to Florida, and I left that whole drunk, bad scenario, which, by the way, they called the cops at the airport for nothing that I did wrong. Very upsetting. Very upsetting that all the time I'd spent helping my family that they would do this to me. But I get to Florida, and a week after I get down here, I've already set up. I'm helping my friend down here. I'm in one of the happiest places that I was 10 years ago. And I find out that the person that I thought, the love of my life that had passed away, just didn't decide to call back. Didn't decide to say hello. I lost all contact with you, and I'm sorry. No, nothing like that happened. I had found them, and when I found them, they basically, in the nicest way possible, said they didn't want me in their life. But they wanted their ex-boyfriends, so naturally I just kind of moved on, and I felt really emotionless and loveless because of my family and everything that had been going on for this year. And then I found somebody. I met a girl, and she is the love of my life. Buns, I love you. I love you, Yasmin. I love you so much. But yes, I met somebody, and I was helping them, and got them out of their funk. And in the process, I walked away from a very manipulative family in the process. Was not trying to meet this girl, but it happened. In the course of going to the airport, I also was taken $2,000 from and was never paid back. They called the law over some bullshit. I don't even know what it was for. And I spent a majority of the time trying to make somebody else's life better in a time when my family just wanted to really just ruin everything in my life. For no reason. No reason at all. They were just trying to do that. And in that amount of time, I made a large list of things. Grew an awesome family on the side. If you know, about 4 days ago was our anniversary. Anniversary of 8 years from my grandfather's passing in 2017. Met a bunch of new friends. Created a TikTok following. Hello, TikTok. Met a girl, helped the girl feel better again. Had health problems with inflammation. I don't know if you see fire behind me, but this is kind of a sort of theme this year that everything has either been making my blood boil, or I've been actually having problems health-wise. And I don't know what's going on with this, but for some reason I went to the hospital and they could not tell me what was going wrong with my inflammation in my body. They didn't know where it was coming from. They didn't know where it was coming from. They didn't know what was going on. I still don't know what the hell's going on with that. I had to leave my job, get a new job. New job is doing so much better. I'm helping my friend. And in the process of doing that, I have made more memories this year throughout everything I've been through with as many people as I can meet. I've helped at least 20 homeless this year, as well as over 300 different viewers, members, and family members this year. It's been awesome. It's been a wild ride for me. And I'm still trying to heal and trying to build up, but I'm glad I have this family that I can take anywhere. It's not much. It's not the best, but we look after each other. And I'm glad that in a part of the world to where everything is kind of broken, we're able to make something as simple as this work. Thank you guys, because I would not be here if it weren't for you guys. I really mean that. I don't know if I'd be here. I'd probably be doing something else. I probably wouldn't know where I would be at. But I'd be doing something else. But yeah. That's what I wanted to tell y'all. As for this year, I got some things I want to do. And here's a list of those things. 1, I want to help pay off my friend's debt. 2, I want to start a loving life with my new significant other. Hopefully wife, if she wants to be. And, yeah, probably have a nice car, a nice house, and 2 lovely kids. If it turns out to be that way. If it does, it does. You know? But I also want to spend some time to grow the channel this year at some point when things calm down. Just one thing at a time, guys. And I just wanted to say thank y'all for the massive amount of people who have flooded here this year. And I wanted to say thank y'all for not letting the fire that is in me consume me for evil, but mold me to doing better to help you guys. In the amount of time that I've been around, these 7-8 years, I've managed to alter and help so many of you walk your own paths in life, and I've made sure that you all are safe too and have a good, safe place to be yourselves. And I like that. I like that I've done that for y'all. Just know that if y'all ever need me, I'm here. Alright, guys. Happy New Year. And I hope to see you all in the clouds. Peace, guys. And I hope to see you later.